What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a very different video from like anything I've ever done. I have no features in this one. Nobody else is here with me. I don't even have my dog here. It's kind of sad. Today I'm just going to be doing a questions tag so you guys can kind of get to know me better. That's about it. Let's get into the questions. Before I get into the list, I did ask for some questions on my Instagram story. I only got like 4 questions from that. So I'm going to start with those, and then we'll get into the list of more generic questions. Let's look at all the things we got. Okay, so the first question that I got on Instagram is my favorite Christmas present that I got this past year. My wife got me this watch. It's a smartwatch by Fossil. It's really cool. I track my steps and see how high my heart rate gets throughout the day and stuff like that. I'm a total dork, so I'm always like changing the face on it. Okay, so on to the next one. Best surprise you've ever gotten. I think we actually have the video of it from before, but my wife got our dog, Briar, without letting me know that we were getting a dog. So that's probably the best surprise I've ever gotten.
Okay, open your eyes.
What?
Isn't she so cute? Surprise!
There you go. On to the next question. What was your favorite memory from your wedding? It's kind of hard to choose a moment. One of my favorite moments for sure was dancing with my mom. I picked a really cool song. It's kind of like a jazzy instrumental song by the band Chon. Yeah, dancing with my mom, I would say, was one of my favorites. And on to the fourth question. I saved this one for last because my best friend posted this one and I've been dreading answering it ever since he did. Can grape jelly be used as lube or only as an emergency? Maybe in an emergency, but I wouldn't recommend it. Okay. And now we'll get on to the list. First question I'm going to answer from this list. How tall are you? I'm 5'7". I'm pretty short, below average. And it's not like JJ Barea saying that he's 5'9" when he's really 5'3". Like, I'm actually 5'7". What year were you born? December 31st is my birthday, New Year's Eve, and I was born at like 9:45 p.m. So like barely in 1992, but that's my year. What is your favorite drink? It really depends on what mood I'm in. Most nights I would say a beer. A hazy IPA would be my go-to. If I'm drinking hard stuff, then we're talking like an old-fashioned or just whiskey, neat. Tea or coffee? Tea I only drink when I'm like sick, like exclusively, because I don't really care for it. So yeah, coffee for sure. What sports do you play or have you played? The only one that I've ever played like in a league is baseball. I played in like 3rd and 4th grade, I think. I wasn't very good at hitting. I could field. I played outfield and did pretty well. What is your favorite movie? My favorite movie of all time is Pineapple Express. And hear me out, it's not because I'm like a super stoner. It's just every time I watch that movie, I laugh just as hard as I laughed the first time. But yeah, that's my favorite movie. Who are your favorite YouTubers? There's only a few. The first one that I watch, and probably my favorite YouTuber, is Dominic DeAngelis, Dommy D. The second one that I watch is Bobby Mars, whatever his name is, because he has like the best vlogs. Third one that I usually watch is Kian and JC. Of course, they're doing this whole reality house. I feel like there's 100,000 other reality shows out there. Not really my thing. I'm just gonna cut Heath out. Whatever, Heath. Are you single or taken? As I mentioned before, I did get married in August. I've been off the market since 2008. Not even close to single. How would you describe your fashion sense? I wear kind of whatever I'm feeling. I just like to be comfortable most of the time, but then sometimes I feel the need to wear a button up and shorts. So it's like, I don't know, I'm kind of all over the place. What is your go-to hairstyle? So normally what I do is I've kept the top, nice and long, and then I cut the sides and the back all one length and just go all the way up. But actually this year, I haven't said this yet, I'm not cutting my hair at all in 2020. So I'm already 4 weeks into this, and the sides, because I've been cutting them all the way down, the sides feel really long already, even though they're only at like 3/4 inch. Another question, I've lost track of the numbering. How many siblings do you have? I have 6 siblings. I have 4 older brothers, an older sister, and a younger sister. What is your go-to fast food order? I usually get 2 McChicken sandwiches and a fry. What is the craziest thing you've done? In the end of 2018, I went out to visit my buddy Aaron in Austin, Texas. And it was race weekend, so there was like a bunch of people from out of country there, just a bunch of people with accents and stuff. It was awesome. So we went to the Yeti store and we were just looking at coolers. I don't remember why. I think we were making a joke about using it as a coffin because then you'd stay cool. But we left the Yeti store. This is going somewhere. They have a bridge in Austin, Texas, and underneath the bridge, there's like, I don't even remember how many, like 3 million bats that hang out down there. And then at a certain time of the year when the sun goes down, all of the bats come out. And we were on the bridge. This is going somewhere. We were on the bridge waiting for the bats to come out. They come out at like 6 o'clock or something. So it's like 10 minutes before that. My buddy Aaron and I are standing on the bridge just hanging out. And I turned to him and I'm like, oh, I could use a beer right now. Now, we had been drinking literally all day at this point. We started at like 11 a.m. and it was 5:45. So we're already, you know, a few beers deep already. And I'm like, I could use a beer. Aaron was like, I dare you to ask somebody for a beer on the bridge. I was like, fuck it, why not? So I was like, okay. And he's like, but I get to pick who it is, and I'll give you $5 if you do it. I was like, I get a beer and $5? I'm down. So he points at this guy, big dude, just real muscular dude in a leather jacket, and he goes, go ask that guy for a beer. So I go up to the guy and I'm like, hey, do you happen to have a pocket beer on you? And he's like, what? I was like, a spare beer in your pocket. He's like, no mate. The guy was Australian, which completely took me by surprise. It was awesome. But he was like, no mate. And I was like, okay, thanks. Go back over to my buddy and he gives me $5. And I was like, damn, he didn't have a beer though. That was a long story with hardly any payoff. But that's pretty much the craziest thing that I've done. And that was the birth of the pocket beer. What is your coffee order? Mine is extremely complicated. I'm just kidding. It's super easy. I just get a cold brew. No matter where I am, you can't screw up a cold brew. What social media are you addicted to? Like none of them really like grip me all that much. The one that I check the most, I guess, would be Instagram. But that's just kind of just to see what people are doing. I don't go on there and like comment on a bunch of pictures and post a bunch of stuff. I barely post on there. That's the one I like the most. I'm not really addicted to any of them. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and I'll see you guys next time.